Morning, I'm Dr. Oculus, and today, did you know that you can update the firmware to your Woojer vest? That's right, you've probably been enjoying your Woojer vest for quite some time now and didn't even realise that there is actually firmware power in this bad boy, and it is actually upgradable. When they shipped, there was a bit of a problem with the firmware. You couldn't do a couple of things that you kind of should have been able to do. It was found once it was released, so they've patched it. So I'm going to walk you through the steps of updating the firmware to your Woojer vest today. Now, the first thing you're going to do is head over to the YouTube video in the link in the description. That YouTube video is basically Woojer walking you through this process. You can, by all means, just follow their video, but otherwise, yeah, you can follow mine. So what we're going to do first, I'm going to pop this on the floor, and we are going to download the firmware updating tool. You can find that here. So that has downloaded a file. Now, it's probably going to pop up and say something like that it's not a trusted file and things like that. It's purely because, you know, people don't download this en masse like they do Netflix or whatever. So it's going to ask if you want to keep it or you can discard it. Pick keep. It's Woojer. They're not trying to steal your personal data or anything. The next thing you're going to do is get this pop-up. Now, all you can see here is an option to don't run. What you need to do is click more info. That then brings up this other one that says run anyway. Run that anyway. And then this is where you can select where you want to install the firmware tool for the... yeah, I'm just going to do it straight to the C drive here. And any pop-ups that come up, just click yes all the way through those. And the tool has now successfully been installed. So we now have our Woojer firmware updating tool right here. So we're going to launch the updating tool. It's going to give us the UAC prompt here. We just click yes on that. And there we go. So it now just says connect your Woojer device with a USB-C cable. So here is one that Woojer graciously provided us before. This comes in the box, basically. If you don't have this, any USB-C cable should work, as long as it does data and not just power. So I'm going to go ahead and unwrap this one. There we go. And I'm going to plug it into my USB port on the front. Like so, and then let's just plug in to the Woojer vest. So there is a USB-C port on the front. We plug that in there like so. The PC has detected a vest edge, and we've got a version 1.0.1. And then all you do from there, you click the update button. Now, during this time, do not disconnect your Woojer device and do not close down this software. When you're monkeying with firmware, there's a good chance you can mess things up, so you're best off just leaving it to do its thing. Now, this is going to take a minute or two, so I'll skip to the end and see you in a minute. And there we go. So now the device has updated itself, and it says, please disconnect your device and perform a hard reset. So let me just make sure we're... So we now just disconnect the Woojer device. And to perform a hard reset, we need a pointy thing. I happen to have a device here that should allow me to do such a feat. If I remember which sodding drawer I put it in. So now to perform a hard reset, all you essentially do is take your Woojer vest, and if you look here on the side, there is a very small pinhole. I'm just going to use this SIM removal tool and stab that in there. And there we go. So that has now hard reset the Woojer vest, and that has now given us access to a feature. So what this has done, and the reason why you want to do this, is it gives you access to what they call focused and broad mode. So broad mode, as it says on the website here, is a default operation mode, so that's what you've probably been using it in now, and it's basically a wide range of sounds can affect the vest. It'll work with most audio everyday streams like YouTube, Spotify, Bluetooth, USB, things like that. If you're using a games console, this mode is best for the 3.5mm controller of a PlayStation 4, Xbox, or Nintendo Switch. Most people probably won't need to change from broad mode. Then there's focus mode, and this is designed to work with louder, higher quality signals. If you're connected to a computer listening to a mastered, lossless audio file, playing a high-fidelity PC game, watching a movie over Bluetooth, or any other situation where there is not volume normalization in play. Focus mode is the way to go. This is a pure sub-bass mode with a frequency response to 100 Hz. So have a tinker with that. It's very easy to put the Woojer into focused or into broad mode. When you turn it on, as I say, it is in broad mode, and then if you press the plus and minus buttons on the control panel for 3 seconds simultaneously, you will hear in the headphones focus mode or broad mode to tell you which mode it is in. I wonder if there's an update for the strap. I mean, for science, while we're here, let's give it a bash. So, same process again. The strap isn't turned on. It's not powered up or anything. I'm just going to plug it straight in and see. Yeah, it's detected the strap. And there is also an update for the strap. So, yeah, you can go ahead and update your Woojer devices using the Woojer update tool. I'm just going to let this thing. Firmware update failed. Interesting. I wonder if it's because it's got no power. But anyway, so yes, there is a firmware update for the strap as well. So if you want to give it a go, as I say, there'll be a link to the Woojers video in the description below. By all means, give it a bash. It's perfectly safe, you know, the device is still functioning, but it just gives you that extra functionality now. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you found this useful. If you want to see more with the Edge vest or the Edge strap, let me know in the comments below. It's going to pop up in videos all the time anyway, so it's absolutely fine. And also, I've hopefully got something very, very exciting coming to the channel very soon. I'll let you see how that one pans out. It's going to be a while, so don't expect it to be in the next few weeks. That's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and the Doctor is out.